Finding certainty in uncertain times. Certainty is one of the things that gives us a solid foundation of peace, rest, lack of fear, lack of anxiety, lack of worry, lack of concern, right? When we're certain, we are driven, we are clear, we are non-drifting, we know where we are, we know where we're going. When we're uncertain, the opposite occurs. So, how to find certainty in uncertain times, I felt was a pertinent topic for a brief discussion with you this evening. So, first of all, I hope all is well with you and yours, whether you're here with me live. And if you are, go ahead and shoot a quick comment as to where you're joining in from, or you're watching a replay of this at some other future time. But here we are in the midst of, at least in my lifetime, some of the most uncertain times of my whole entire lifetime. And it may be the same for you as well. Now, that said, there's, I'm sure, different paths and different circumstances in my life and your life that also were very uncertain. But as a whole, as a world, as a country, as a society, as humanity goes, we all are in this. Like, I was chatting with people and friends from all over the world, and nobody is exempt from this. And that said, business owners have had to improvise, adapt, and overcome with the new changes that have been in place. Some had thriving businesses that have been forced to close or not remain open, not being able to be open or closing and opening in odd circumstances. So revenues are down, profits are down, had to lay off employees. And in the other side, a lot of people who had employment were let go, right? So there's the financial aspect. And with the financial uncertainty leads to anxiety, fear, depression, worry, concerns that are above and beyond the normal concerns. So it all ties together personally and professionally. It all ties together with your health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, with your key relationships, personally, professionally, and socially, and with your financial situation, your money that you're able to make on a regular basis every 30 days, your today money activities, your tomorrow money activities, the ones that are, projects that are 30, 60, 90 days beyond, and your investments. All of these are, due to these unique circumstances, less certain than they were a few months ago. That said, what can you do? What can I do? And that's literally going into the locus of control. Like, I can't make decisions for my country. I can't make decisions for the world. I can't make decisions for anyone else's company. I can't make decisions for you. I can only control my own personal thoughts, my own personal words, internally and externally, and my own personal actions. And so what I've found to find certainty is to gain clarity on where I am and where I want to go. And I break it down into those three key areas: in my health, my relationships, and my finances. Where am I? Like, starting point. Doesn't matter if I put labels on it like, oh crap, how did I end up here? Like, at this starting point, this sucks. That's a starting point. Okay, well, it sucks, but it's going to suck less if I stand up, dust myself off, and gain clarity on, okay, well, here's where I am. It may suck, but I'm going there. And I'm going to take the actions, thinking, speaking, and acting appropriately to get from where I am to where I want to go in my health, in my relationships, in my finances. One of the things I found to gain certainty is action, right? By being in movement, in motion. Emotions, if you take the E off the front, is motion. When you get into motion, a body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest stays at rest. We learned that in school. So whatever your starting point is, gain that clarity of here's where I am and here's where I'm going for my health, for my relationships, for my finances. And with health, like, if you aren't moving, Get into motion. And the more you move, the more you get into motion, the more your emotions will rise, the more your enthusiasm will go up, the more your desire to go further and gain more clarity and take more proper actions. It's a good vortex to be in. So it starts with the morning routine. So to gain clarity, to gain certainty in an uncertain time, I would go directly back to creating a kick butt morning routine. I have had a morning routine that energizes me, that excites me, that I look forward to each and every morning. I look forward to waking up. I look forward to that routine that I've built that's my me time. I learned from many experts. The one that named it this is Gary Halbert, one of the best copywriters of all time. He's passed several years ago, but he calls it the hour of power. Give yourself that 1 hour in the beginning of the day for you, your time, to gain that clarity, to get your body in motion. 1 hour. And it's as simple as this. Set a timer, walk a half hour in one direction. When the timer goes off, walk a half hour back. 1 hour. Now for me, I put the AirPods in and I listen to Audible, and I have numerous books on there, and I listen to the books at faster speed. So I can listen to, I've learned and trained my mind to listen to audios at 3x speed. So in my 1 hour walk, it's generally about 3.5 miles, 1.7 out, 1.7 back at a pretty good pace. Listening for an hour at 3x speed, 3 hours of good information going into my brain. My body's getting movement. My heart's pumping. My lungs are breathing. I'm getting out in the fresh air. I'm talking to animals. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to God, and having a great start. Putting good information into my brain. Feeling good. And then at the halfway point, many times the halfway point is at the beach. I'll record a video at the beach or do something at the halfway point, or set my intentions for the day. Take a look at my calendar, see what appointments I have coming up. And if I have breaks in between appointments, okay, what's my intention for during that break? What do I want to get accomplished? And have talks with myself, have talks with, setting those intentions for the day. Get home. It's hot in Florida, so I shower and get to my first appointments, whether it's a call, whether it's sitting down to write, whether it's sitting down to do part of a project, whatever it is. Get going, but it starts with that morning hour of power. So the quick answer is how to gain certainty in uncertain times. Break away and give yourself the gift of an hour, the hour of power in the morning, and figure out what that routine is for you, and watch how you, like me and many others I've shared this with, and many that Gary Halbert taught and others have taught this same lesson. It's a great way to start the day. You start it, it's a success already. If that was all that happened, the day's already a success. But that sets you up for more, one success after the next, continually. And you look forward to getting a good night's sleep, waking up and starting it all over again. I'm looking forward to my morning walk tomorrow. And every once in a while it rains here in Florida, but fortunately less times than it doesn't rain. So most times I'm able to do the walk. And I've also found that I'm waterproof, so when it does rain, I can suck it up and go get myself wet. Vin Montello, what's going on? Wanda, what's happening? Wanda and I love our morning routines, and we walk at a pretty fast pace. We have good conversations, and we both listen, and she's listening to her stuff, I'm listening to my stuff. She'll laugh, I'll laugh, and we'll share what the funny thing was that we heard, and we'll have some talks on the way to the beach. But that's how to find certainty in uncertain times. Start with your morning hour of power. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow morning, and if you have not started your hour of power yet, set the intention now. Tomorrow starts your new journey of your hour of power each and every morning. All right, so hope this is helpful, helping you find certainty in uncertain times. I'm off to get some sleep here soon, and excited to wake up and kick off my hour of power tomorrow, and maybe I'll do a video during the hour of power tomorrow as well. All right, have a great one. Good to see you. Good night. Make today great.